Hello. I hope y'all doing great. I am just on here for a good time, y'all. Maybe a long time. Today we have a lot to talk about. We do. We have a lot to talk about. There's gonna be a serious comment. There's gonna be funny points of the time. So if y'all in this live from a replay, please understand I do not jump into the thumbnail until about 3 minutes. If people are not here, y'all, I'm gonna still rock and roll because hey, everyone got time to be waiting on. Like, I just need 7 more people to come in here. I just need 8 more people. I need 3 lights. I just need 3 lights. And then I'll start my flight. Nobody got time for that. Y'all gonna like it. Y'all gonna like it. Y'all gonna be like, ha ha ha, funny. But y'all won't hit the like button. That's okay. That is okay. I promise y'all. So today, right, I went to the store, Cumberland County. I think y'all need to do more random checks. I went to the store, y'all, and I said, "Ooh, let me pick up a soda pop." And they got blue Skittles. I haven't seen blue Skittles in nowhere, the tropical Skittles. And when I tell you these taste different than all the other flavors, yes. Like I got a blue one, it tastes like a different blue color. The orange tastes like an orange color, and the yellow tastes every flavor tastes good. Versus the red Skittles or the purple Skittles. I really never liked the purple Skittles. And the sour ones, I really was never a fan of it. But um in the meantime, I went to the store and I picked up this juice called Old Time. Baby, it reminded me so much of the 90s. I got a little sweet color. Okay, so it reminds, they don't make juice like this anymore. Like, they don't make juice. I wish I could like send it through like YouTube and everybody can taste the sensation that's coming out of this bottle. Like, they don't make juice like this. Mm-mm. And I was like, hold up. So I got a fruit punch, and it's called Old Time. It's like the man with a little bandana on his face. So if y'all have it in y'all town or in y'all city, this I like it. And then now I've realized this is not a juice to be like, oh yes, I gotta drink it. This is a juice to mix with. So hey, it explains why it's so good. I mean, this is like 90s in a bottle. And y'all, I'm being honest. Things that I used to eat in the 90s, like brown fudge, don't taste like 90s brown fudge. It tastes terrible. Or maybe because I didn't have a taste bud back then. Um, Chips, Lays, food don't taste good. Maybe I don't know, right? I just don't know. Okay. But in the meantime, I walked into the store. See, this is the real story. So I walked in the store and the man is smoking behind counters. I was like, hold up, sir. Now I'm dressed. And I was like, hold up, my clothes rink with cigarettes. I said, when do we do this? So he just smoking like he's in the 80s. So I'm I'm getting 90s. He's getting 80s and 70 vibes. Like back in the day, they could smoke in convenience stores, the gas stations, they could smoke working, you know. But baby, I'm just saying. Well, actually, when I worked at the gas station before they banned cigarette smoking from everywhere, they used to smoke in a cigarette. They used to smoke at the gas station, like inside the gas station. So that was like 2000 and I'm gonna say 2013, 2012. They were still smoking, but it seems so. Um, it seems so ice age now. Seeing people smoking in the store, I really don't like seeing people vaping in the store. It's like, what kind of retard vapes in the store? What's so important that you have to vape in the store? But y'all, I still don't understand why people carry dogs places either. But if you're a dog people, please don't charge it to your heart. I just don't see the importance of bringing your dog into the grocery store. I just don't. Hey, I just don't. Your dog is a 900-pound husky roaming through the Alps. Like, is it that damn important? But no. But my heart is in a different place, y'all, from like kids. I don't know if y'all. I think I talked about this story about the mother leaving her kid at home for 10 days to go to Puerto Rico. Um, and then I just recently saw another story about a mother um and a father leaving their 18-month-old, I think maybe like a 12-month-old, something younger, um, in the car overnight. And basically they try to blame each other, say, hey, I grabbed all the stuff. I thought she grabbed the baby. And she said, no, I grabbed the older kids and I thought you grabbed the baby. But they didn't find that baby until 11 o'clock or 10, 11 o'clock in the afternoon. And when I tell y'all this, I can hear my children blink. Is that makes, I know that sounds crazy. I know I can't literally hear them blink, but I can hear them wrestling through the beds. I can hear which one is breathing harder. I can hear the snoring one. I know my house. So when I'm missing a child, I can't go to bed. I'm one of those parents that check every bedroom and every child in the room. I'm the one that put the blanket over, take the blanket over my daughter's face. Y'all, I don't know about that. That's so weird. My child puts the blanket all over her face. I'm like, that's the reason I got acne. Little girl, not retarded. Little girl, get your face need to breathe at night, you know. Uh, my son, I put his foot back in the blanket because he got to kick it out and have that one foot and the fan is blowing. And I was like, dude, you're only 2 years old. How the world you know those two concepts? We just learned it. Okay. But he knows it. He knows how to put that one leg out of the blanket and let the fan blow. I'm like, who taught you this? But needless to say, he learned it. Um, so I'm a mother at heart. I am. I think I'm a very great mother. But you can't tell me I'm going to go to bed. I'm that tired or I'm so overwhelmed that I'm going to bed without checking on my kids. I don't know no mother don't check on their children. Hell, my mother checks on me. Yeah, she does. I haven't talked to you in 2 days and you didn't answer your phone. Where you was at? When I'm over my mom's house, she still check. Even if all the kids, like we have this one room at my parents' house, and we all sleeping out. Yes, so what? My parents, the grandkids don't need a bedroom, and she still goes in the middle of the night to look at everybody, peeps through the room, like definitely around Christmas time, or we have a holiday or something. She definitely goes and open the door and peek through the room. My mom does that. She still has that instinct. And y'all, I'm so hurt. And I'm really hurt because there's plenty of people that wouldn't mind treasuring or loving on a child. I'm dead serious. They would not mind loving on a child, but to each his own, y'all. I just can't understand how any parent can go to bed without checking on their babies. I'm sorry. Even the mother that went to Puerto Rico, like, how do you do that? But either way, okay. But let's get into this thumbnail, y'all, and we're going to, y'all. So I'm gonna do. Yeah, I can't. You can't make this shit up if you wanted to. Okay. So we're gonna go to what is that? What is that? Is it right to left? No, it's left to right. You're gonna left to right. So if I see it, it's left to right. So let's go into the thumbnail. All right. So, and I put in the description, thumbnail started at 10 minutes. All right. So, Sky. Y'all, I've been watching Sky for a very long time. Okay. Sky came out. Sky also had tried, I think, somewhat try to link up with the memes, um, the Bells family. And when Ming was doing this schemy, this you bring a friend, you get $100. She was doing that pyramid, okay? And Sky was trying to talk to us about it and tell us how great it was. And then she shut up about it. So I'm assuming it wasn't that great and she really stopped getting money, okay? Or she stopped investing in it. That's what it was. So and I still watched her. And then it was another lady I used to watch, Reactor. She used to go ham on her, but it was kind of funny, okay? But needless to say, Sky kind of got a little bit better. She started learning how to not put so much on the cameras, but she still put enough that people can still criticize or look at her the same as back in the day, okay? So she just did a recently live discussing her romance and kind of needing to make sure she wasn't crazy. Sky, you're crazy. I want to say that. Um, I'm not counting your miles on your body, okay? But that guy you have now was not the same guy you had around Christmas time, okay? That wasn't the same guy. Um, and I'm assuming this is the guy that got you pregnant that you somehow lost the baby. Cool. I understand. Hey, I love heart too. I understand. But you have six babies. After I want to say after four, you should love wisely. After four, you should know what guys you automatically start attracting. You should know that. You should know those guys instantly. It don't matter what they look like, how they look, what they smell like, whatever. You know what guys you attract. You attract the weak ones. You attract, and that's real talk. I'm being honest because this is just me. What man lays up with a woman with a dirty ass house like yours? And he's okay with getting recorded. Your man is sitting here sweeping up dirt that it looks like it's not like 2 or 3 days of dirt. Oh, like, oh, my kids just messed up. No, that's a pile of crumbs and dirt. I'm trying to figure out who does that. But to me, no man don't want that. I would say no real man wants that. None. Not even would. He don't want to go to bed with a dirty house. Peach told us he stays up until 4 o'clock in the morning cleaning up the house. I don't know how dirty a house can be, but he stays up. And when you were sitting here describing him talking to other women and how he wanted one, never mind. Everybody's each his own. But when you said he went back and contacted his ex-girlfriend that was in prison, you should known better before you even let him in your home. I have this golden rule. My house is not for my personal entertainment. He has to have his house. Yes, I said what I said. My home is not his place of refuge. He has to have his place. I can go home. I can do ABC, and I can go home. But my kids have a place. They don't have to worry about mom is happy today, mom is sad today, mom is locked up in her room getting digged down. She don't have that. My kids don't have to worry about that. They don't have to worry about fending for themselves because I'm too busy attending to a man's needs. And Sky, that's what you've been doing. Now, granted, you buy a lot of groceries for your kids. You're always thinking of food and entertainment. I'm always hearing you saying you're going to cookouts and you're doing ABC, but you have six babies. You don't have time to worry about no man. If a man is making you more stressed, girl, you stressed. You couldn't even take the camera. You couldn't even really go over there to check on your baby. You had to sit on the camera because you're so busy worried about this man. If your vagina needs to be attended to, Sky, go check out some Priscilla's. Go check out Spencer's. I think if Spencer's still in the business, they got like this back room. Go check those out. And I'm not saying, hell, ask those men, those creepy men that got, real live women. Ask them, hey, how do I get one? They'll be much cheaper and more efficient. Baby, if I can and I don't have to worry about my parents like thinking I'm crazy, I'll buy me one. Hell yeah. I'll probably buy me one when my kids grown. I will. If I'm single, I'm buying me one. I'm going to build me a man. Yes, those men can build a woman, and they got like two or three of them. Okay, they don't just got one. They got two. I got a white boy on my roster. No, I'm just kidding, y'all. No, seriously. You ask them like, hey, how do I build a man? Because right now, the men that you take home, you bring home, they never gonna change. They're never the men that you picking, you ain't gonna never change your men that you pick. So Sky, I'm assuming that you said that I think your oldest daughter is about the same age as my daughter, maybe a little bit older. I don't want men around my daughter. Not because of the terrifying stories. I just don't want her to pick up bad habits. I don't want my sons to see that, hey, I can just lay up to this lady's house and this lady's house. Oh, she got food stamps. All I gotta do is go with her, help her pick up the big stuff, and I throw stuff in my car. I want my children to see that is not an option in your life. But to each his own. You do you. So let's go to Peach. Peach, I want to give you a hand clap, applause for what you said in your short. I want to leave this man, but I don't know how. Lady, I would say that was the most down earth thing I heard you say in some years. Because you're not the only one that felt that way. You said something that probably touched a lot of women. Not just you, even though I think you want it to be you and your show, but you showed that, hell, it's okay to not want to take what this is. Alonda Van Zan, the lady that says be loved, um, she said it took her 14 years to realize that her man was never going to love her the way she wants to be loved. That was so deep to me. 14 years of you compromising, 14 years of you lying to yourself, 14 years. Peach, you're going on 20 years. You're mad at this man because he runs away from his problems just like you. You have kids that you really don't want to deal with. speaks. It speaks to it. I see it. It shows. When you say your man stays up at 4 o'clock in the morning clean up, who's watching the damn kids? It's not because he's a super neat freak. He just don't want to deal with the mess right then, and so do you. So I don't want to deal with my kids. So I'm going to go out and buy them whatever they want. That's the reason why you have to go to Sam's Club, because your kids keep breaking stuff. Because you don't really want to take the responsibility, but you want this man to do the exact same thing you don't want to do. Instead of being a mom and your child just came home from the NC, what's it? The baby little nuke, you went gambling. You went gambling. The world don't need to see Peach gamble. Your children need to see that you're active. Every chance you get, you want to show your boobs and show them how you breastfeed. I can breastfeed everywhere without being covered. Da 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 da. And then it seems like you throw that child away because he's no longer a fun content. I said what I said. A lot of y'all don't like it. Oh well, I don't care. Peach, you can't scrutinize this man. You can't throw him on the bus because you're doing the exact same thing. If you was at home tending to your children, your house wouldn't be so messy or nasty that this man has to be up at 4 o'clock in the morning cleaning it up. And now he got to sleep it off while you and your kids are up. And now you upset because you've been up all night and I couldn't get no sleep. And I want to sleep in too. Well, that's the man that you picked, Peach. See, a real man will be at work. He won't be trying to make content. He really don't want to do it. Peach, he don't want to really do it. That's just real talk. He don't want to do it. Because if he did, he'll be out here doing a hell of a lot more content than just making mustard pork chops, mustard chicken, beans and rice. He'll do more content because he'll have more of a male audience. I could see him cutting grass or trimming the trees. I mean, he could do endless bullshit for a man content. You don't have to be in there cooking pork chops or going with you to Sam's Club. That's not a team. That's like he got another mommy. You his mommy, Peach. You're not his wife. It's a sick love affair. Like you rather be your mom, your son. You call him daddy, but he's more like, let me clean up the house and let me do this. I don't know. Y'all, that's just weird. I'm just being honest. Peach, you're trying to make this man look bad and you do the exact same thing. You run away from your kids, you run away from your husband, you run away from your responsibility. Yes, I know you're making money for your family. It's easy to say. But for you to use everything for clickbait, you throw your children to the side. They're no longer usable. Instead of me showing the world my son's progress, his growth, you haven't once talked about that. Maybe I don't watch you that hard, but I never seen not one video of like you say, "Oh my gosh, my son, he just discovered his toes." You are weird, and people were up here sitting here trying to tell you you're stupid. They're not calling you stupid because you're with wood. You're stupid because you want you want us to believe that this man is such a terrible person and you're the perfect one. No, you're right with him. He's going to only do very bare minimum. And we know that. We know that you don't edit nothing. You don't even have to tell us on the low. You can tell that you're the one that put the videos together, you edit it, you you make the thumbnail, you do everything. And it's not because y'all need the money or you just trying to stay face that this man don't have any ambition in life. And now you want to throw, I asked him, was he depressed? I'll be depressed too, girl. You over here looking like Mabel Mama. Mama Mabel. I'll be depressed too. So, y'all, let's get into Jazzy life. I've been having a good time with my Jazzy life. I've been good, y'all. I have been great with my Jazzy life. I promise y'all, I've been great. I've been great. Not talking about her, not. But y'all, I have to talk about this. Y'all, her arm. I know y'all see the thumbnail. Her arm is bigger than my thigh. And when she sprayed that, I'm like, where is she spraying? Is there something that she need to roll back? Y'all, and I'm like, where's the armpit? Y'all, I did. And maybe it was screenshotted or photoshopped that her skin was a little bit even. But y'all, everybody knows that, you have a dark pigment toward due to the hair and just the arms being closed. You typically have a dark pigment. But I'm like, where is her armpit? So then I looked at the camera. Hey, then I looked at the camera down. And I said, oh, that's the dark part. But she sprayed. I'm like, where is I'm like, what did she spray? I mean, normal people that have armpit, they have like that little cuff that cuff your arm. So you know exactly what y'all, I was confused. I didn't know where the armpit was. But y'all, did y'all see my Jazzy life clean that bathroom? Y'all, I was so upset and disappointed about that bathroom clean. Like I thought I was gonna get satisfaction. Y'all know, sometimes I feel like some people make their house dirty. Like that lady that does that clean short. Y'all see how? And it'd be like I don't know why and how in the hell, but it'd be like a sink full of toilet paper rolls, like stuck in there with water in it, right? And it just looked disgusting. So she have to pour it out and scoop it up and all the little paper in the bathroom. It's so disgusting, but it's so satisfying too. Like, ugh. And then, oh my gosh, I thought it was going to be something like that. Okay. When I saw the tub, I was like, oh my gosh, it's going to be like that lady that cleans up and then it be sparkling. Like, literally, it's no extra sparkle. That's like real life sparkle. Y'all, when I saw that bathroom, explains why our kids stay sick. Okay, it explains why our kids stay sick, hands down. But when I'm like, y'all, when I don't know about y'all, but there's a cleaning routine that most people have. It's called once a week. Okay, not all the time. Okay, but normally once a week you do the bathroom, you do your bedroom, your linen, um, you vacuum up the carpet, you mop the floors. That's what typical people do like once a week, okay? Because working people, we don't have time for that. There's sometimes we have to be dedicated and doing our laundry on one day versus trying to do it piece by piece, okay? Um, but Jazz, how long when the last time you cleaned that tub? It don't say I just cleaned it last week. No, you do. That mold. I don't even know if it's mold or dirt. I want to just say dirt. That thing is got built up that it could not get clean with one wipe. Y'all understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm not trying to be messy or mean, but is Chris living there? Because Chris don't seem like the type that he takes, unless y'all don't take showers. And sometimes the mold will build if you don't use it, because it can grow. It grows because one, it has like a bathroom moisture. Bathroom has moisture in it, but there's no, yeah. And when I saw the bottom of the tub, like the feet part, Jazz, that's disgusting. Your feet is that damn dirty. Like, Jazz, your feet that damn dirty. And now this is probably before she stepped in and did that, right? That's just me thinking about that. But your feet is that dirty? That is Kate doing? Lady. Don't you talk about having another baby with that tub looking like that, do. That is crazy. Now, I understand everybody is not the cleanest people in the world, and I don't expect you to have the cleanest house. That's you. But that looks dried up. Like you be coming on here talking about I just took a shower, baby. I just took a shower. Where? Normally, typical showers are clean due to the soap. Sometimes you have soap residue, but your tub looked disgusting. And you could tell with that. I I would, if I was the people that I would ask for my products back. And never to put, I would never give you another goddamn thing, because you made that product look like it did not work. I am not purchasing that product whatsoever. I don't care if that product did work. And your bathroom was just nasty as hell. That product did not work. And it won't work in my bathroom, because I know goodness well I don't have mold like that. I don't even have mold, period. And I was listening to Erica, and she was saying about spraying it down with bleach and stuff like that. And that's cool. My dad actually told me that too. He's like, hey, all you gotta do is, what, that was for my drain. He was like, all you have to do is put a little cap, like a little cap of bleach in there, and put some hot water in the morning, and it should start working. But by the way, if he's listening, can you come to my house one day and fix that again? Hey, hey, why not? Ask him. I know he might be listening later. But either way, either way, Jazz, you have girls, you have boys. You don't have no room to say anybody's house was sticky. You went on the you went and told Olivia that Chrissy's house was messy and it was sticky on the floor, and you couldn't live, you and your babies couldn't live like that for a couple of days. I see that you do live worse. Sometimes people like to live in their felt. Hey, it is what it is. But at the end of the day, you got more fish to fry, or you got more mold to clean than just to be on live trying to change narratives about your baby daddy and his situation. And you was on live for 3 hours, and your bathroom looked like that recently. Think about that. Think about that. That's 3 hours you could have put some stuff on it, baking soda, Dawn. Well, it's baking soda, Dawn, and vinegar. I would have got a toothbrush and put some gloves on. A toothbrush and what else would that be? And that paste, and I would just try to scrub the shit out of that. I would not be on nobody's freaking live at no 3 hours talking about nonsense. I know I got mold. That's crazy. But I also want to talk about the dinner that you had. So I saw two steaks and maybe I don't even think that was a pound. That was like a quarter. No, I'm just saying a pound of, maybe it was a pound of asparagus. Jazz, you fed your kids pizza? See, I'm from a different era, y'all. I am. Whatever I eat, my kids eat, unless it's you know, you know, y'all know. Okay, y'all don't, y'all don't. But typically, I don't eat in front of my kids' face. If I'm eating something, they're going to eat what I eat, hands down. And we're not waiting on a man is not going to get a steak, and my kids get, processed pizza. And then I have to slice it in 16 pieces because they like to have 4 or 5 pieces. Weird. It's very weird to me. Your kids could have a decent meal. If you wanted a pizza, if it was a quick night, you and babe and the kids could eat pizza. You didn't have to eat a steak. But that tells me how selfish you are. Your kids are sitting up there just excited about smelling. Mm, Ooh, mama, can I get some? Can I get some? Because that was like looking like they was big. They wasn't playing. They was big. And they was like, ooh, I'm going to get me a piece of asparagus. And I'm going to get me mama's steak because Chris ain't going to let me get a piece of steak. But, ooh, if you have to put that much damn A1 sauce on your steak is not good, doo-doo. I just want to let you know that. Yeah, your steak is not good. It's actually terrible. Hands down. It's very terrible, I must say. But at the end of the day, now this is just me saying this. Your kids gonna remember that. Your kids, most kids, they start molding their confidence level with their parents at a very early age. Your kids know that you more worried about your downtime than just spending time with them. Your excuse is, I'm about to take y'all on a trip, so it's time for y'all to wind down. Or y'all wind down, I'm gonna take you on the trip. Girl, our kids are not here forever. We're not here forever. Enjoy your children. Now, this show tonight was more about just looking at how we handle personal lives, jobs, and family. Our kids should automatically be number one. If you're not married, your children should be number one. Your career should come last. A man that is not your husband definitely should come about 4 or 5 until everything else is completed in your circle of life. Whatever right now that take care of your kids comes first. Jazz, your hygiene. I would not eat, girl. I wouldn't eat gum that I put in my mouth in the car, in my, and I walk in your house. I'll spit that shit right out outside. I would not even chew gum in your house because you think that shit was normal. Who takes baths in a? You know what? I gotta leave from that because I'm trying to figure out who in the hell take. You know what? I'd rather take a shower, and you know that movie called Boys in the Hood, and his dad was like, "Yeah, you're gonna have to clean up around here," and he had to clean the shower before he went to bed. I'd rather take a shower in that bathtub, y'all. I ain't even gonna lie. And I don't mean like the cleaning. I'd rather just to start the water and take a shower in that before I even. Ooh. I know you don't wash dishes well. Jazz don't wash dishes well. And she cleaned that tub the way she cleaned her dishes the way she washed that tub. I see why those kids are stay sick. But we're gonna talk about Diamond tomorrow night. Because y'all, Diamond, if y'all don't know what Diamond is the wine glass and chill. When I tell y'all I saw that bedroom, I was like, explains why your kids stay sick, y'all. I see why. And real quick, my golden rule for my kids is I know they have a messy room because the little toddler, little brother, he plays in there and he pulls out their stuff, he pulls out extra stuff, and he just makes a terrible mess and he just don't know what to do. But at the end of the day, my kids take a bath before they go to bed. Well, when they come home from school, they in the shower. And I get really pissed if I come home and they have not took a shower yet. I really do. Because that means that you've been sitting on AB's chair or AB's bed. And now you got all those germs on you. Okay? Even with the toddler, he needs to take a bath before he does anything fun in the house. That means eat, clean, whatever, because that stops the illness, that stops the germs from spreading. Spreading. When I saw Diamond, and then she talked about the next day that she had a stomach problem and they have a stomach flu, and how one baby had their boo boos and she just boo boo. And I said, because you put that baby to bed after 4th of July, you took off his top and you put him to bed. And I'm like, that baby probably didn't have his shoes on, or he had some shoes on. Let's say he has shoes on. He's been walking around everything, he's been touching stuff, and he's laying in your bed. Jazz, I know that you don't always give your kids a bath before bed because guess what? They come back on live the next day wearing the exact same thing. So it's not nothing new to me. Why most of these parents, their kids stay sick. Make sure your kids' bedroom is clean before they go to bed. That would save you a lot. Hey, before y'all go to bed, clean up that room. They might not clean up the kitchen and the living room, but have them clean up that room. But we're gonna talk about Diamond tomorrow, cause y'all, Diamond. So y'all, if y'all don't know these ladies, okay, so we're gonna start from left to right. Okay, so the first lady I talked about and the 10-minute mark was Sky Life, and then probably about 17 minutes we talked about Peach. Peach is the Peach. Sky Life is Sky Empire. And then the last part is about Jazzy and her nasty tub. But yeah, and I'm about to go, y'all, because yeah, I am tired. I'm ready for this day to be over. And if y'all have a channel, Missing Cakes was in here earlier. Y'all go check out their channel, give them some love. And even if they haven't uploaded anything and you don't know their channel, just go watch some of their old stuff. Give them some thumbs up. Let them know that, hey, hey, you still important, okay? So I'll talk to y'all later and thank y'all for joining in. Bye.